Hey there, it's Heather, your stay-at-home savings supermom. I'm here making life work on one income without sacrificing the fun. From budgeting wins to grocery hauls, plus some bonus content once in a while, I've got you covered. Let's hop right in. Welcome back for another Sunday Funday. How are you guys doing? I am getting this out super late. It's 9 p.m. on Sunday. But today's my baby's birthday. She is 5 years old. I can't believe it. But we came home from the wedding that we were out of town for, and we surprised her with donuts this morning. And then we asked her what she wanted to do today, and we were full on expecting to go to the zoo or splash pad or something. She didn't want to do any of that. She wanted to stay home, and she wanted to bake cake for dessert, and she wanted to just spend some time with us at the house, and because she said she missed mommy and daddy so much since we were gone for a couple of days, and so we had no problem with that. We stayed home. We went into our garden to harvest all of the vegetables that we had grown over the last couple of days since we weren't home to pick any. So I will insert a video right here of all of what we harvested just today over the last 2 days. So we harvested on Thursday. So we had Friday, Saturday, and then this morning. So 2.5 days worth of growth. It was crazy. Like, there was so much, and we finally have green beans. Finally. So it was like our biggest haul ever. So I am going to show you that, and then we're going to hop right in here. So we are working with $80 today. I am going to skip to my little penguin over here. This is where we left off last week. It's the Let's Go Travel Savings Challenge from Eva at Budget Your Life, my bestie, and it's right here. So we are going to roll 5 colored dice, and you can get this on her website as a digital or a physical item. And if you get it physical, you get the 5 dice with it, as well as the laminated sheet, and then the tracker or the dashboard is laminated as well. But you can also get it on her website as a digital, and on Etsy as a digital too. So if you get it as a digital, you just get the sheet and the tracker, or not the tracker, the sheet and the dashboard. But I'm gonna roll all 5 of these dice, and then we're gonna save all of what we add up to. So let's see what we get. Oh, that's pretty low actually. So red is 1, orange is 3, yellow is 5, green is 3, and blue is 2. So that's 3, 4, 9, 12, 14. $14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we have here. All right, so far we've got 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 105. So, I am going to play three more times, and then I'll empty it, and then I'll start the bottom right here. And then we'll continue playing it and see how much we make this at this point right here. So this top part is going to my girls trip that's in September. I'm going to a girls trip. I'm going on a girls trip with my stepmom, my sister-in-law, and our family and friends, and it's a really big girl trip. I think there's like 20 of us ladies, and so I'm saving up for that. And then this bottom half is going to be for mine and my husband's 7-year wedding anniversary in October. We're going to go on a little trip. So that's what we're saving for. So that's going to help a ton. Let me know what you guys did this weekend in the comments below. I am going to be really busy over the next rest of the month, essentially. On Monday, tomorrow, we are not doing anything, and then Tuesday my daughter has her kindergarten screening, and then this coming weekend is my daughter's birthday party. And then next week, on Monday, next week is insane. Like every day we have something going on. So next week on Monday, the 25th, I am taking my daughter, my oldest daughter, with all of her little cousins to the salon. And we are getting tinsel in their hair. And we're going to get their nails painted for the first day of school. We're going to do that on Monday, and then Tuesday, my dad and my stepmom are taking her out to get a new outfit for school and to take her out to dinner. And they wanted to start this like tradition because my daughter is the oldest of all the grandkids, and so this is their first experience as well. And so they wanted to treat her for a little day out, just a special day for just her. And then I leave on Thursday for Tennessee for my one of my best friend's bachelorette party. So it's going to be really crazy and really, really busy, but we are just chugging along. All right, so this is the peanut butter and jelly from Carly at Budget with Carly. It's a Save 55. I just got a 4. And I'm going to stop there just because I have a lot that I want to get done today. So we will finish it by the end of the month because I believe we still have 2 or 3. I think we have 2 more Saturday or Sundays. So now we have, so this is 55, save 55. So we've got 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $34 out of 55 from Budget with Carly. All right. And then this one I do want to finish today. So this is the, You Look Like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad. From Steph at Steph's on a Budget. And it's a save 50. So let's go ahead and finish this guy. All right, so we've got bacon for $3, tomato for $8, and mustard for $5. So that's 3 and 8 is 11, and then 11 and 5 is 16. So we should have $50. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Perfect. So I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to take this 3 5s and 5 singles for this 20 over here. So we've got $50. And I don't know where this is going, but I will think about it. And then at the end of the month, I will figure that out. Okay, so I'm going to be starting my challenge that I just brought to my Etsy shop. It is the Twisted Trail. It's based off of the book The Tenant by Frida McFadden. And it is this right here. So you get a game board. And it is listed in my Etsy shop. And so basically this is the layout of the game or the book. We've got different scratchers. So these are the different plots or the different like big scenes in the book. And then we also have just extra mystery savings. So this is a physical item, and I cut and laminate everything for you. And you get 2 different dashboards. You get a A5 and an A6, and the game itself, and then these 2 sets of cards. So I am going to do it to where I do it in order because I like doing the order in the order of the book. You can obviously do it any way you want, but the way that I'm going to do it is if I roll and I pass the first icon, I'm going to, like, let's say potentially I roll and I land on this 6. So I save the $6 and I'll cross it off, and then I'll go back and I'll save, or I'll pick up this fired card, and I will scratch this and save that as well, because this is the one of the first like big scenes or little instances that happen in the book, and I want the book to basically start and finish in chronological order. So I'm gonna scratch these in chronological order too. Now, I hope that makes sense. Obviously, like I said, you can play however you want to, but the icons that are on the game board match the icons that are on these cards, and the little sayings on here is basically kind of explaining what that scene was. So, for example, this fired right here, it says Blake got fired from his job and he's forced to get a roommate to help with bills. So if you read the book, then you know that in the very beginning of the book, he gets fired from his job because he is accused of something, and so now he's without a job, and they have this big, beautiful brownstone, which, if you notice, is in the background is a brownstone. It's not the brownstone, obviously, but it is a brownstone, and then the shadows are the three main characters. So I love the way that this turned out, and I'm obsessed with it. So these icons are the different parts of the book, and then these little extras, it's just extra savings. So there's nothing that is correlating to the book itself. It's just under these red scratchers is a number to save. So super, super fun and super, super exciting. So that is going to be getting started next week. It's going to be a really big saver. I honestly can't tell you how much it saves. I just put numbers on there. And it will also come with directions I'll print out the directions. I have a couple orders, so I've been working on them. So I already cut this out for an order. But this is the directions of how to play. So just so you know, these cards are super, super spicy. So typically you would probably only do one at a time unless you have a higher budget. It can be low budget friendly if you want to, you know, take the two numbers and add them together. You can do it that way. But I'm just warning you that the numbers are spicy. So we'll see when I start it next week. So that is that. The next one is my catch-all. So I'm going to go way back up to the front. And we are going to do this Harry Potter roll-in save from my bestie, Miranda, at... I don't know what I'm doing, at Shades Budgets. And this one is saving us a pretty penny as well. So let me put these dice away real quick. All right, so I've got my 12-sided die, and I'm gonna roll 2 times. So we've got a 3, whoops, and a 1. So we're saving $4 today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do have $1. Okay, I'm gonna put $1 back and grab a 5 actually. And so now we've got, and I already emptied out the envelope from this column. So what's right here is just the middle column now. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, and $38. And we will empty it again after the next column is filled up. All right, next are my August monthlies. This one is from Rock's Budgets, and it saves $5 a week for a total of $20 a month. And we will go ahead and color in this 5 right here. So now we've got $15 in this one. And then this next one is from Danny at Craftco Budgets. This one saves you $25. So today we are going to do, let's see. Let's do $5 today. And so this one also has $15. Alrighty, and then this one is from D at D Plans and Budgets, and it's going to save us $35. So let's go ahead and just do this 6 today. And then next time we will we have $9 left, and we have, let's see, 2 more Sundays. So either next week I'll do the 9 and finish it, or I'll just do one at a time, and we'll have the rest of the month. But now we've got 10, 20, 25, and 26. All right, next is my collab that I have with Miranda at Shades Budgets. We did a Hollow Thanksmas collab, and this is the Halloween part. So this is a this or that. Last week we did Hocus Pocus or Nightmare Before Christmas, and I chose Hocus Pocus. And then we did candy corn or Reese's, and I did Reese's. And then, so this time, we're only gonna do one today. So this time is corn maze or haunted house. If you know me, you know that I am a huge scaredy cat. So I don't like haunted houses. But the funny thing is that I love scary movies. I think it's just because I have like the safety net of it being behind the screen versus in my face. And the reason why I hate haunted houses is because I have a sixth sense of like that kind of stuff. And so I automatically have like a trigger when it comes to things like that. And so when I get like a jump scare or like somebody sneaking up behind me, I will not hesitate to throw a hand. And yeah, I almost punched somebody out one time when I went through a haunted house when I was a little bit younger. And I went through it. We were at a campground and it was a haunted house, and it was very small and wasn't made to be super scary, but it was terrifying to me. And somebody jumped out with a chainsaw, and I almost punched them in the face. So I don't do haunted houses. So let me know down below if you would do a corn maze or a haunted house. I love corn mazes. I have gotten lost in a corn maze or two in my lifetime. So that was this for $2. So now we have $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5 in this or that. So that one was made by me, and then this one was made by my bestie Miranda. And also there are 7 challenges total. After we do this one, I'll share the other ones, but they are available in both of our Ko-fis. And I have my Ko-fi down below, and then I have her channel down below. So I want you to go over to her channel. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And then she has her Ko-fi in her links, and you can head over to her Ko-fi. And she has an amazing Ko-fi. She's got a membership for her Ko-fi, and then she also has a YouTube membership as well. So please go check those out on top of getting our collab, because she is just amazing and I love her so much, and I want everybody to support her. All right, so this is Shut the Door If You Dare. It's a very miniature size, or a miniature version of Shut the Box. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. And so you take a D4, and then we're just gonna try to shut the door. So we've got a 3, cross off the 3. 1, so we need a 2 or a 4. A 4. All right, we need a 2. That's a 3, okay. We did the same thing last time. So saving $2 more. So now we got $4 in this one. So that is our Halloween or October or whatever have you challenges. And then we also have a November or fall, and then Christmas. So these are the other ones. We've got this one for the November, so the think part of Thanksmas, Hello Thanksmas. We've got turkey or ham. You can color and save each letter, figure out what you want to save for each letter, and then you can roll a die and do even or odd for the ham or the turkey. And also let me know down below, are you a turkey fan versus a ham fan, or do you like both? I personally only like dark meat turkey or turkey legs. And then for ham, I only like a very, very specific kind of ham. So I'm very picky about my ham. And then this one is also a color. It's a color roll and save. So you can color the November and you can assign each letter for a dollar amount. And then you do a roll and save for the pumpkins, or you can assign a number, an amount for the pumpkins. And then each leaf, there's 3 leaves and they're $5 each. So then you can put down here what each letter you're saving, what each pumpkin you're saving, or you can just do a roll and save, and then the total saved down right here. So these are both of the November ones. And also in the collab listing, they all 7 of these are in there. So you'll receive all 7 when you download. So for December, since December is so big and a lot of people like to do Vlogmas or 12 days of Christmas or even 25 days of Christmas, and some people even do Christmas savings year round, we decided to do 3. So the first one, Miranda did, and it's this cute little roll and save. We've got a little corgi all dressed up in festive Christmas gear. And then this one I made, it's I'm Dreaming of a Pink Christmas. This is also a roll and save. And then we together designed this little game. It is a dice game where you take the 2 dice and you meet them together, and then so they're D4, so you roll a D4 and for the top and the side, and then you meet in the middle, and whatever you land on is the dice that you roll to save that amount. So if you roll a 1 on top and 3 on the side, you are going to roll a D12. So you'll roll the D12, and then whatever you land on the D12 is what you're going to save for this little square right here. So that is our December part of the 3-month collab. So we absolutely fell in love with doing this. I have a strong feeling that it's not going to be our last collab because I think we worked amazing together. I also love talking to her. We talked on the phone for over an hour, and it was the first time we ever like spoke on the phone. Like we text all the time, but it was the first time we ever spoke on the phone. And when I tell you that hour went by so fast, like we were both like, oh, we've got to go put our kid to bed and feed dinner or do dinner and what have you. And we were like, oh my gosh, it's already been an hour. Over an hour, and we had so much to talk about because we have so much in common, and I just love her so much. So yeah, definitely check those out. Check her out. This next one is from me and my Etsy shop. It is part of my fruit salad listing. So this one is the lemon squeeze the day. It's a mystery save, and the numbers are 1 through 8. In the listing, there are 6 total fruits. You can buy one of the 6. You can do a bundle of 3, and then you can either choose the 3 of the fruits that you want, or you can just do surprise me. There's a little personalization box. You can let me know. And then there's also an option to buy all 6. And then obviously with the bundles, you save a little bit more. So let's go ahead and scratch this one right here and see what this is. All right, that's a 3. And I don't have change. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I got some change. So we need 3. And then in total, we now have $8. Next, we have this cute challenge from Kim at Budgeting with Kim. And let's go ahead and scratch this one right here. All right, this is a 4, so I'm gonna put $1 back and grab a 5. So we've got $15 out of 60. Alrighty, so now we've got my my bestie Eva at Budget Your Life's group save, and this is her group save that we do on Thursday nights on her lives. I roll a D4, she does a D3 on her actual live. I do a D4 on my Sunday videos. So I'm going to do this popsicle and then this little pineapple with a tube on it, a little swimming tube. So we've got a 3 and a 3. So that is $6 going in. So now altogether we've got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. And we have one more week to save with this one. Even though we have 2 more weeks of August, we only have one more set of rolls. So that's okay. Alrighty, so now we are going to be saving this for the first time, or playing this for the first time. I'm super, super excited. This is a collab with Simply Made, Save Now, Travel Later, Lil's World, 733, Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, and Saving with Tiffany. So I have seen so many people do this. And I wanted to too. I've been waiting for forever. We finally have time to do it and extra and money to do it. But this is super, super fun. It's a little monster game. It's a I just need one more savings challenge game. So I'm going to shuffle these little cards, and whatever we poll is what we're gonna play. So let's do this one right here. This is the Monster Roll and Save. So Monster Roll and Save is from Simply Made. I'm going to start in the corner right here, and I'm just gonna roll a D4 so we don't go too far. So that's a 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's $1. Let's go one more time. We'll do 2 times per page. So 1, so that's $2. So that's $3 so far. And let's do this one. This is Monster Plinko. Monster Plinko is from Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. So Monster Plinko is a 6-sided die, and then we just go down the line, and then whatever we land on down here is what we save. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna use my little crystal I have. So we've got 3, 6, and 5. So that is $3. I am going to cross this off. All right, so 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then let's go one more time. 6, 2, and 5. We can't go 5. 2. So that's $1. Perfect. Okay, so I am now recording with my husband's phone because my phone died and it's plugged in and it's on 2%. So we're just going to wrap up what was not recorded, which was thankfully the end. So we were able to save $7 in the I Just Need One More Saving Challenge collab, and we finished or we wrapped up. We did 2 rolls on the Monster Roll and Save from Simply Made, and then we did 2 of the Monster Plinko from Dawn at Dawn Sunrise and Budgeting. From Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We saved a 3 and a 1. And then we had $2 left over. So I have my little marking here. We're gonna start off here next week. Thankfully, we did make it a full way around the binder, so that was really exciting. So we put the last 2 in my catch-all, and we colored in this pink flower here. And so now all together in my catch-all so far, we've got $10, $15, $16, $17, and $18. So that is what you missed, was thankfully just the catch-all end of it. But I wanted to thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. And there was quite a few people who reached out to wish my daughter a happy birthday as well. So thank you for that. We were able to complete Steph's 4th of July saving for $50, which is super exciting. I got to figure out where I want to put this. But stick around because Tuesday we are going to do our $2 Tuesday and our back to school. And my daughter Harper is going to be joining us. She'll talk all about her birthday, and then Tuesday is her kindergarten screening, and then we're going to take her shopping afterwards and do some back to school shopping, and she'll pick out some clothes. And then we need the school supplies. So super excited for the rest of the week. I do also have a Etsy video coming out on Friday of a pack orders. So super excited about that as well. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you love saving money without missing out on life, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for more budget-friendly fun. Always remember, you are amazing, you are worthy, and you are more than enough. And I'll see you next time.